Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box. Diamonds are forever. It's the game week 6 review. Coming to you slightly later than normal. You've got to go back in time and pretend it's last Friday, which was the end of game week 6. The last weekend hasn't happened. None of the cup games have happened. That will be covered in the Game Week 7 review later on in the week. This is your Game Week 6 review. And in Game Week 6, no less than 8 managers went into the transfer market, making a total of 9 transfers. 8 managers making 9 transfers, but you can only make 1 transfer per week. Well, not if you spend £5 million on a wild card tactical gambit, which each manager can do once in a season. And one of our managers did just that and purchased a wild card tactical gambit and used it to make 2 transfers in game week 6. And one of our managers became the first manager this season to purchase the little used Mutiny on the Bounty tactical gambit at a cost of £2 million. You can make as many of those as you want in a season. And it allowed this manager to change their captain without having to make a transfer. In this week's Banter in the Box, we've got your Game Week 6 winners and losers. 4 winners all picking up a Manager of the Season point, and 4 losers where they had them, will all lose a Manager of the Season point. And then we've got the Manager of the Season update. Did anyone get the who the fuck is that that's rolled over for the last 5 weeks? All will be revealed. So your Game Week 6 winners, take a bow. The Mutineers. Sarah Goodwin climbed 1 place to 17th in the table. That is a season high for Sarah. Take a bow also for the 2nd week running. Ostrich Bar Stewards manager Steve Maloney jumped 4 places up to 5th with a personal highest weekly total of 95 points. And 5th is the highest that Steve has been since the 10th of June 2023. Take a bow also, the Wearside Warriors climbed 1 place up to 3rd. Lee Poulter, you have to go back to the 17th of September 2020 for the last time you were 3rd in the league table. Lee's never ever been higher than 3rd. Is he going to do it this season? But the biggest Game Week 6 winner, take a bow. He's back. The number 1 rated manager in the Family Fantasy Football League has had a slow start to the season, but this week Steve Holmes jumped 7 places up to 6th. With his first weekly win of the season, Andy set a new highest weekly total, 115 points. There's years gone by where that's been enough to take home the highest weekly total of the season. It's going to have to go some to beat 115 points. The biggest climbers in game week 6 jumping 7 places, and 6th place is a season high for Stephen Holmes. 1 Manager of the Season point for those 4. Hang your head in shame. What's his name? Haven't got a clue manager James Holmes dropped another 3 places down to 9th. That's a season low for James. Hide your head in shame. Ontario Grizzlies manager Neil Hatch dropped 1 place to 4th. Have to go back to the opening week of the season for the last time Neil was as low as 4th. May seem harsh calling him a game week 6 loser given he's only 4th, but remember Neil is a 5 times FFFL champion. He won't settle for 4th place. Hang your head in shame. Nearly got it wrong again, Sophie. Hang your head in shame. Legends 23 manager Keith Simons dropped 5 places down to 16th. The biggest fallers in game week 6, and Keith hasn't been as low as 16th since the 26th of January this year. But the biggest game week 6 loser, Lyndon's Lovely's manager Joe Hoxby, stayed rooted to the bottom of the league table, the lowest scorers in game week 6 with just 22 points. Now, who the fuck is that has rolled over for the last 5 weeks? It is a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager 2 managers having a guess this week. The Musketeers manager Sarah Goodwin thought that that was a picture of Error 404 manager Nicky Lee. And Rayleigh Rovers manager Simon Hoxby thought that that was a picture of Megan Hoxley Chamberlain manager Megan Hoxby. I'm sure Megan's been guessed already. But I can reveal that neither of those answers are correct. So the manager of the season table, top half of it anyway, looks like this. Lee Poulter cementing his place in 14th for being a Game Week 6 winner. Joe Hoxby staying 13th for being a Game Week 6 loser. Steve Maloney goes to joint 4th for being a Game Week 6 winner. And Sarah Goodwin joins Di Maloney and Angela Addis at the top for being a Game Week 6 winner. So it's a 3-way tie at the top of the manager of the season table. Remember, the manager of the season gets £15 million to use in free tactical gambits next season. Sarah was last year's manager of the season. She's already used her £15 million of free tactical gambits, and she's flying up the table as a result. Second place in the manager of the season table for the first time ever will earn £10 million of free tactical gambits, and third place in the manager of the season table will earn £5 million in free tactical gambits. And it's not just getting the who the fuck is that. It's how you can earn manager of the season points. You can put a funny quote on the Family Fantasy Football League Facebook group. You can send me some amusing photos of other Family Fantasy Football League managers. Send me some stories to share of other Family Fantasy Football League managers. Get the banter flowing on the Family Fantasy Football League Facebook group. There's loads of ways to earn manager of the season points. It's obviously this early on in the season, very close run thing. So we're rolling it over. I can't even remember how many points this is worth now. It's got to be six manager of the season points next week. If you can tell me which current Family Fantasy Football League manager is pictured there. 1 in 27 chance of getting it right. And we should be back Friday night, maybe Saturday, as normal this week. So don't leave it long, but remember, each manager can only have one guess per week, or per distance between the Banter in the Box videos, depending on when they happen. And that is it, your Game Week 6 review. Game Week 7, I'll be covering the FFFL Cup Match Day 1, which took place last weekend, but in terms of this video, it's going to be this weekend. That's probably totally confused you all. Anyway, until then, everyone, bye-bye.